Hi everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is going to be about making some tiny little purses. So I found these on Pinterest. I thought they were darn cute and I decided to make some because I know a few ladies around me that are going to be really happy if I give them this just as a gift for a friend, nothing special. A Valentine friend if you want to, but they're one of my best friends anyway. So I did a few of them in different sizes and different colors. I even did this one. It's more like a backpack. It's really fun to do, and I still don't know yet if I need to put a handle on top, because sometimes, you know, it gives a little more decoration. Maybe, I don't know, tell me what you think. Should I put the handle on top of it, or do I just leave it plain as is? So different ways to do them. Very simple, and you won't need much. So this one was made in a pair of jeans and some jeans, but it's hard to use. I would rather recommend, if they're really small like these, using felt or using any kind of fabric, because this is a bit too sturdy and it's kind of difficult when, after putting the glue, we need to put it upside down or more inside out, and it's really hard to maneuver, like to handle. So I'm going to use, in this example, some felt. I used here some fun foam. You can also use, like I did here, some velvet. Any kind of fabric you can use. Again, you can use felt on top of it. That's really up to you. And I've also put some decorations, some beads I have used here. Here I have a button, so you can really decorate them as you wish. This is a bead that I made. It's a paper bead, so it's really lightweight, and you can see the closures are also different, so you can use up your stash, and you will need very little quantities of felt or fun foam, which means that you can use up your scraps. Again, I like to use my scraps. I almost don't throw anything. I should throw a little bit more, I have to admit, but you know, look at that, few scraps, what you can do, easy. You will also need for this project some hot glue. We're not going to do any sewing. If you want to do sewing, you can sew if you wish. I'm going to make it easy for everyone. And there's not going to be any measurements, because when I was practicing, actually I used the same piece of paper, same piece of felt for these three examples, and they came different. Do you see that? Especially this one came really small. I don't know why, probably because felt has this stretchy part, so if you pull it too hard, it's going to make it bigger. So I'm not going to give you any measurements, and I'll show you how easy it is to make. So what you will need, two pieces of felt, two pieces exactly the same size. And honestly, you can do, like here, it's about 4 centimeters by 6 centimeters. You can do them bigger, you can do them smaller. It's totally okay. Then you're going to use your hot glue, and we're going to put glue on the sides here. And we're going to glue our two pieces together. Hold it well. If you have any excess coming out there, you can always trim it down later when it will be completely cooled. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to do it on the 3 sides of our felt here. You don't need to put much. I need to put a bit more glue here. So this is the part that is a little bit difficult to do with jeans, because it's a bit too stiff. So I like to do it this way, and you can help yourself with the back of a paintbrush. That's what I'm going to do right now. Don't press too hard. Take your time here. Okay, be careful, because felt is quite fragile. I need to put this one, yeah, that's much better. Okay, and I have these 2 little bits here that are sticking out, so I'm going to cut these as well. Even though you're not going to see anything because it's the inside, I just like to make sure. All right, okay, so now we're going to need to cut into our foam. So I have decided to take some pink foam because I think the 2 colors are great, And here I'm just going to eyeball it. You can use a pencil to just outline how much you need, because you need about 1 centimeter, which is about 1/4 of an inch on the back, and then coming over on the front side. So you don't need that much. I'm just going to do a whole square here, just like this. A little bit maybe bigger. It's better to cut a little larger than cutting too small. This one is not bad at all, just a little bit shorter. I'm going to trim it on this side. I think it's good. So about, like I said, 1/4 of an inch on the back, a little bit longer on the front, and I think it's not bad. You can make it longer or shorter. I think I like it this way. And now I'm just going to round the corners here a little bit. You can do it like I'm doing now, just eyeballing it. If you don't feel like doing it this way, you can use a penny or something that is round to do this. All right. And before gluing everything down, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of tissue paper and I'm going to put some inside. So my bag is not going to be too flat. It's going to look more natural. So I've just cut a piece of tissue paper and I'm going to roll it a few times on itself. You could use a cotton ball as well. Anything actually would do fine. And I'm going to use these, I didn't tell you in the beginning, but I'm going to use these as key hangers or keychains. I think it's not bad at all. So now I'm going to put a little dab of glue here. And hot glue is enough. Really, it sticks to foam very well. It sticks to fabric, and here felt as well. I'm just gonna hold it a few seconds there. I'm gonna close it shut completely with my glue, but if you want to be able to open it, maybe use a piece of Velcro, or you could use also a magnet, 2 little tiny magnets. I think it's good. And now I'm going to glue it here as well. Really close it well, and there. Again, I'm going to hold it for a few seconds. I can always push these inside or add a little bit of glue, but don't worry too much because we're going to be putting the handles on this side. All right. Okay, now let's do a little bit of decorations. You see here, it's not neat. I could have taken a little more time to really make it neater. So take your time when you're doing this. And now, well, it's easy. You can use the same color, like for example, how I did it here, or change with another color. I think I'm gonna go with the same pink or maybe green. What about, not green, but gray. I'm gonna try gray this time. Let's change a little bit. And you need to take a piece that is going to go from the back up to the front, and you can put it lower if you really want to. I'm going to try just with a small piece here. The size or the width of it is up to you. Again, no wrong or right. It's maybe a bit too large. Let's see. You can put one on either side, or maybe a bigger one in the middle. You could also use a ribbon. So let's see, how does it look? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try a, this is too large. I'm gonna try a kind of a bigger one. So they all will be different. So starting from the back here and probably going down a little further away. I think it's nice. None of these are the same. I'm going to do it like this. So now I'm going to put some glue here. You see, it comes together very, very quickly. And I'm going to try to center it. There you go. With hot glue, you don't have a lot of time to play with it, so make sure everything's in place how you want it. I prefer to do it in small sections. And I'm not going to glue it down all the way, so it's going to have a little, you know, it's going to be able to open up and close a little bit. I think I like it this way. And now, as a embellishment, I might put this, oh, I think it's nice. I think it's going to be very chic. Look at this. Yes, I like it. I'm going to use this one. So, a bit of glue behind my bling. And I'm going to center it this way. Yes. Like it. Very chic. I love it. And now for the handle. I wouldn't use felt for the handle because it's very flimsy and it can tear apart quite easily. So I'm going to use either a gray one, but I think I want more pink. So I'm going to use another piece of pink here. And as for the length and the width, again, that's totally up to you if you want a large, a long, or a very thin handle. I think I'm gonna call it good. I like this one here. I really like it. And I'm not going to make it too long. A bit shorter. Yes, I'm gonna trim a little bit of here on this side. Let's give it another try. You see, if it's sticking out a little bit, you're not going to see anything because you are going to cover it up. And you can align it with the piece behind. You see that? I'm aligning it. And I think I like it this way. It's not too short, it's not too long. Oh, I could maybe glue it down a little bit like this. Oh, I like it, yes. This one is really gonna be different. I'm gonna glue it too on top of it. Yep, so let's go. A little bit of glue here. The same thing on the other side. Just here. And I think I'm gonna glue just a little bit here as well. Just a tiny bit. All right, another bead. Oops, just there. Yeah, I like it this way too. I could probably put something here to make it look even more realistic. I like it this way. I love it. So now let me see. I might put maybe a ribbon. Again, something that is pink. Let me check something here. I've got this pink here. Yes, it's not bad at all. So I'm gonna, and probably the same bead. I have another bead like this. It's not exactly the same color, but it's still pink. It's a paper bead that you saw me do last time. I would secure the knot here with some glue to cure it well, and I will put a dab of glue. I think it's much better. And I'm going to trim this one down. Or what I could have done, oh, it's going both ways. Ooh, that's nice. I like it. Let me trim this piece off. And I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to do a very simple knot here. Yeah, pom-pom would have been great. It's maybe a bit too thick. I would probably use something a little less thick than this one. This one is wide. I'm going to try to find later on if I have something else. But just for now, I think you got the gist. Look at this, how cute this is. Really, I love it. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit too thick and the knot is too long, but I really like the way it looks, and it was done in minutes. And then you can use one of these keychains to put around it, or you can have just, you know, the big circles as well. But it was done so rapidly. I mean, you take more time, at least for me, I take more time thinking what is going to be the decoration, what color I'm going to use. But look at that, they're all very different. You can do the little backpack, it's easy to do, the same process. You just put 2 handles on the back and that's it. Look at these, love the colors. And I know a few friends of mine that would love to have these on their purse. There you go. Please give me some thumbs up for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button, and also share on social medias. And if you have any comments or you just want to say hello, don't forget to leave them down below. I always come back to you. Thank you so much. Take care and see you soon.